All right, I just landed at Miami International Airport 2 days before embarkation day because we do not risk missing a cruise for whatever reason. But instead of rushing off the plane and onto a ship, I'm turning this into a mini Miami adventure. I booked a tour for each day and exploring Miami by sea and by land. First things first, we grabbed our luggage from baggage claim. Once we had our bags, we followed the signs for MIA Mover, or Rental Car Center. The MIA Mover is a free airport train that takes you to the central station. It runs every few minutes and takes about 3 to 4 minutes to get there. Once off, we followed the signs for the Metro Rail. We rode the orange line heading toward Dadeland South. That's the line that connects the airport to downtown and Brickell. A one-way ticket is just a few dollars, and in about 15 to 20 minutes, we were at Brickell Station. No traffic, no surge pricing, no stress. Our hotel is just 2 blocks from the Metro Rail, Metro Mover, Metro Bus, and the free trolley. So we can explore Miami without renting a car. And Brickell, this isn't just a place to sleep before a cruise. Brickell is often called the Manhattan of the South, but it has its own Miami energy. This is Miami's sleek waterfront playground. Rooftop restaurants, bay views, walkable streets, luxury vibes, and easy access to the port of Miami. It's modern, it's lively, it's safe. We are physically fit, so a 2-block walk to our hotel was not stressful. And of course, one of the reasons why we decided on this hotel? Let's take a look inside. Arriving early allowed us to request a high floor with views. Our room had individual closets, a piping hot shower, spotless cleanliness, and a perfect layout. Most importantly, the views were amazing. We chose this hotel because its low cost and Miami's free transportation made our tours affordable. We were looking for a safe, clean, and modern place to sleep, and this hotel met our needs. It's early afternoon. Today we're heading from Brickell up to one of Miami's most iconic waterfront spots, Bayside Marketplace. And the best part? We're doing it the Miami way, on the Metro Mover, free, easy, and fun. We are hopping on the Metro Mover, riding it north toward downtown, and in just a few minutes, we'll be stepping off right by the heart of the city. Boom! Welcome to Bayside Marketplace. You're surrounded by cool Miami sights. Let's check a few out. Freedom Tower, a historic landmark and art museum just steps away northwest of Bayside. Kaseya Center, the big arena where Miami's games, concerts, and events go down. It's right next door. Bayfront Park, a beautiful green space along the water, perfect for a stroll or catching a concert. Miami's Big Wheel, yep, that observation wheel is one of the most Instagrammable views of the skyline and bay. All within walking distance. In Miami 2 days before your cruise, you have to get on the water. This evening, we're taking a boat tour through Biscayne Bay. And this might be the best pre-cruise warm-up you can do. Most tours leave from Bayside Marketplace. Tickets are affordable, tours run about 90 minutes, and you'll get skyline views immediately. There are many options to choose from. Our choice was Miami Aqua Tours, which started at 6:30 p.m. and included a bottle of champagne. We enjoyed the champagne, but the boat itself felt worn, with dated seating and noticeable wear in some areas. This view, downtown Miami from the water, just hits differently. And here's the best part. You'll see the Port of Miami. It builds that excitement before embarkation day. The breeze, the skyline, it instantly puts you in vacation mode. This is the way to experience Miami by sea before your cruise. Day 2 is the 5-in-1 city tour. Our meeting spot is Bayside Marketplace, Miami's vibrant open-air shopping, dining, and entertainment complex. Bayside Marketplace features nearly 70 shops, many restaurants, live music, and a waterfront vibe. Perfect for enjoying Cuban food, seafood, or tropical drinks, or browsing boutiques. The tour will take us to Miami Beach, Little Havana, Star Island, the Wynwood Art District, and Key Biscayne. Our tour is scheduled to start at 1:30 p.m. and last 3.5 hours. During the tour, please be prepared to stay with the group, follow the guide's instructions, and arrive at the meeting point on time. Comfortable walking shoes and weather-appropriate attire are recommended. Welcome to Miami Beach. This is Miami Living, the famous Ocean Drive, pastel Art Deco buildings, palm trees, outdoor cafes. It feels like a movie set. This water? Turquoise. Warm. You cannot come to Miami and skip the beach. You can rent chairs and umbrellas or just bring a towel and relax. The vibe is lively but still laid back. Grab a Cuban coffee or fresh seafood nearby and just people watch. Miami Beach is energy. If you stay for sunset, the colors over the Atlantic are unreal. Pre-cruise relaxation achieved. But wait. Is that Tony Montana? How many of you remember the movie Scarface? Well, that's Tony. And they named the restaurant Montana Restaurant. I did not expect that. Our next stop on this tour is Star Island, the address of the rich and famous. We remain in the tour van for this one. This private island sits between downtown and Miami Beach, where the owners enjoy an unbeatable view of Miami's skyline. Today, we are taking a glimpse into a world filled with seriously jaw-dropping mansions.
Ready to move. This one belongs to Will Smith and his neighbor. Philip Ross, the creator of that little blue magical pill. Philip Ross.
Here you'll find waterfront estates, private docks, and yachts bigger than some hotels. Beyond its luxury, Star Island has long attracted some of the biggest names in entertainment. On the tour, the guide points out celebrity mansions, including those belonging to music icons, rappers, athletes, business moguls, and billionaires. Even if you aren't interested in celebrity gossip, the homes are wild. If you want culture and flavor, welcome to Little Havana. This is the heart of Miami's Cuban community. First stop, Cuban coffee. It's strong, it's sweet, it wakes you up. Right across the street is Maximo Gomez Park, better known as Domino Park. Locals gather here daily for intense domino games. See cigar rollers crafting cigars by hand.
How long does it take to roll one cigar?
5 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad.
You'll hear live salsa music spilling into the street, Cuban sandwiches, empanadas, pastelitos. The food alone is worth the visit. Little Havana isn't just a stop, it's an experience. And it's a completely different side of Miami. If Miami had a creative heartbeat, it would be right here in Wynwood. Welcome to the famous Wynwood Walls, an outdoor museum of street art. Murals from artists around the world cover entire buildings. Every corner feels like a photo shoot waiting to happen. The art rotates constantly, so no two visits are the same. Last stop, Key Biscayne Island. The tour guide drove to a special spot on the island so we could take selfies with downtown Miami in the background. The tour also provided a free printed photo, which we picked up at the meeting place at the end of the tour. This 5-in-1-day tour was so worth the cost for a party of two for $48 and more. It was a learning and fun-filled adventure and truly a 5-star tour. I recommend this 5-in-1-day tour for anyone visiting Miami. No regrets. Thanks to all the staff. As our 2-day mini vacation winds down, we savor the lively flavors of Cuban food, sip on tropical drinks, and soak in the rhythms of the music. With spirits high and hearts light, we are more than ready to set sail on our 5-day cruise tomorrow. Whether you're here for amazing food, cool water views, or just the feel of Miami sunshine, Bayside Marketplace has something for everyone. It's one of Miami's most lively and fun destinations. So take the Metro Mover, grab a bite, enjoy the bay breeze, and make some memories. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell so you never miss another bucket list adventure. And tell us in the comments, what's your favorite spot at Bayside?